With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 1 of 4.
Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan-schedule.
Many wise, compassionate masters came and went. And humans are still at this stage.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
And the more materially or technically developed, the more humans become arrogant and more ignorant inside their own tiny little world. Otherwise, the technical development should be a very good advantage for us.
Yes.
Because without going anywhere, you can hear the sages or read the saint books.
That's true.
But they don't apply it. They don't use the advantage for their own development.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Vegan, 'cause the world needs lasting total peace.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Alaxese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian. Jak se láte means how are you in Czech. My name is Karel. The cheerful people of the Czech Republic applaud you for choosing the vegan lifestyle, which is the most effective way to solve global warming and save our planet for us and our future generations. The Czech Republic, also known as Czechia, is a peaceful country in Central Europe that has historically served as a bridge between East and West. It is surrounded by Germany, Poland, Slovakia, and Austria, and comprises 3 regions: Bohemia in the west, Moravia in the east, and Silesia in the northeast. Czechia's largest city and capital, Prague, is in Bohemia. It is one of Europe's most visited cities, with a rich history dating back over 1,000 years. Czech architecture is unique in that it combines classical, Baroque and Gothic elements with ornate colonnades. 2 examples are St. Vitus Cathedral and St. George's Basilica, both situated within the Prague Castle complex. The second and third biggest cities, Brno and Ostrava, are located in Moravia and Silesia respectively. Outside of urban areas, the countryside is characterized by rolling green hills and low mountains where forests and stately castles can be found. 4 national parks have been established and are so outstanding that they have served as filming locations. Podii National Park, in particular, offers mountain biking and hiking trails. Whether you are fond of culture or the wonders of nature, you are sure to be satisfied by the Czech Republic. It was a pleasure to share glimpses of the awe-inspiring Czech Republic with you, devoted viewers. May everyone be blessed with unwavering trust and faith in God. For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within, to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, the venerated Lord Krishna, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as a Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we are aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations, while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Ching Hai has traveled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. On January 21st, 2022, our most beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai spent precious time to share her love and wisdom, answering some questions that members had on various topics. Today we are blessed to present the insightful conference entitled Whatever You Do Is All For Yourself, Part 7 of 9, on Between Master and Disciples, held in English.
It's just difficult to live in this world when you know so much about other worlds.
Yes, Master.
Just like people who have a near-death experience, they went to the astral level, heaven, and they came back crying. They never wanted to come back.
Yes, Master.
And they came back, they cry all the time. You know, it's difficult for them to live in this world after knowing heaven.
Yes.
And this is only even a small heaven, a lower heaven, like the astral city that you saw in the film.
Yes.
Yes.
Not even higher heaven. And Babaji in India,
Yes.
he lives in the threshold of the astral and the earth. Therefore, he can come and go, come and go. Sometimes people can see him, sometimes not, even though he's in front of them, because he's in the astral sphere sometimes. So his body is invisible.
Right.
And when he realizes, he wants to manifest into the physical realm, the physical body, then people can see him. Okay? The real Babaji that Yogananda master has seen.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
And his master has studied with. Okay? Yeah, like that. Oh, did I answer your question?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
You can write a slogan and put it in front of your computer or on the wall or on the ceiling of your bed saying, "It's not me,
Yes.
don't know, okay? Know nothing." Truly like that. Okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Okay. Any other questions? Well, it was a very good question. Very humble of you to even realize that you have ego. Thank you. I thought you didn't know that you have. I keep reminding you.
Yes, you do.
I keep reminding you, and it was painful for both of us. Hmm?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Thank God that you're more mature now spiritually. Otherwise, you would have left. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Thank you for that. You have improved. You have grown up. And I'm glad.
Now my ego is up again.
You tell your ego, behave, or I'll cut you off.
Yes, Master.
No more contact with you.
Yes, Master.
How you say, excommunication. Yeah? No more communicating with your ego. Cut him off. Disown him.
Yes.
All right. Excommunicate. Okay. Concerning the ego, it's just very dangerous, actually. It's not just normal. Because sometimes you know it's right. But if your ego, is too big, then you don't do it. And you could even harm yourself in different situations, different levels, or different ways. Many people, because of that, they lost their lives. Just like Canaan, the son of Noah. Even though he knows that it's safer to go up to the boat that Noah has built, he did not. Just because he saw it habitually, always went against his father, always argued with him, always didn't want to subdue his ego, to listen to his father. So it even became a habit. So even in such a life and death situation, he would not give in. He didn't want to lose. He didn't want to let his father win and say, I told you so. He could not lose his ego, his pride, his arrogance in order to climb up to the boat to save himself in such flooding of water and turbulence in that situation. And the story about the queen, because of the ego, she killed her son.
Yes.
If she was a normal person, like a beggar, for example, then she would not yell or get angry like that with some stranger.
Understand.
But because she's a queen, how dare anybody not be humble and grateful or bow or kowtow in front of the queen, especially as the queen was so generous and kind.
Right.
You should be more humble and say, oh, thank you 1,000 times, for example, like that. That's even not enough for the queen's ego, let alone that you even say nothing of the sort and you just talk as if talking to nobody. Like whatever you do is for yourself anyway.
Yes,
Master.
Master.
The beggar did not say that as a means of offense or anything. She just knew it is true. And in order to repay the kindness of anybody who donates something to her, she wanted to remind them of that, the truth. But they did not appreciate it. That's the best advice she could give. You see?
Yes, understand.
If the queen had listened to her, or at least ignored it or thought about it, then she wouldn't have lost her first son, the crown prince, and she almost lost her life also. She collapsed.
Yes.
If she's not a queen and thus had so many famous and good physicians around her immediately, she would have died too.
Yes, that's true.
Who knows, like a heart attack or something and cannot be cured,
Oh, yes, Master.
or just collapse and then don't ever wake up. So if she were not the queen, then she wouldn't have been that angry. And she wouldn't have been so proud that she was generous and kind, because she couldn't afford it. But because she's a queen, she could afford it. So much food to give to the beggar. So she felt very proud.
Yes, that's true.
And she expected that the beggar would be very, very humbly grateful and thank her no end. But instead, the beggar did not do that. But the beggar woman repaid with the best she knew, the best advice. But the queen was too arrogant. You see, the ego could kill.
Yeah, that's true.
It would have been maybe less tragic if the queen killed herself, was killed by the poison or whatever reason that she died herself. But no, this is even worse, because she killed her son.
Yes.
Oh, that's even more painful, that you are the one that caused your son to die.
Yes.
More guilt.
And the crown prince, parents, they love the firstborn the most.
Yes, Master.
I'm the middle one anyway, so I fend out for myself. Anyway, the middle are often ignored because they say the first one, oh, they dotted on them. The middle one, they're tired, so the rest let them live by themselves. Oh, God takes care. And they also dot on the last one. Yeah, that's what they say in many countries, in Vietnam also. Okay, so this ego is poisonous. It's very dangerous.
Yes.
So the more humble, the safer to live in this world or to achieve anything. The beggar woman, she's poor, old. She should have known that. Not that she did not know, but she wanted to repay people's kindness with this great advice. It's a pity that they don't know, but she still has to do what she has to do, like she has to repay people with the best she knows. She knew also the risk. She knew that people demand, expect her gratefulness.
Yes.
But she didn't give that because that's just not valuable enough. It could even boost their ego more. Because if this woman wasn't wise, she wouldn't have done that. She wouldn't have just say, whatever you do is for yourself.
Understand.
She was too wise. She was just a beggar, just like a monk or something. Not like she could not survive without.
Yes, Master.
She did that so that she can have more time for other things, like meditation or prayer secretly. Nobody would know. That's why she uttered such wise advice. It's a precious gift.
Yes.
Not a material gift, but a precious gift. Just a pity that humans are so stupid, ignorant and arrogant. That's why they did not understand that. But she still continued to say the same thing, because that's the best she knows, the best gift for others, in case some of them take it and then benefit themselves. But she keeps talking to deaf ears.
Yes, Master.
This story is similar to many masters. They know it's almost hopeless and useless, but they still do their best because they know that's the best they can give.
Yes, that's true.
Because if you give somebody money or food or house or anything, these things sometimes don't last. The house could kaput, be damaged by fire or flood or storm. Anything could destroy it, yeah?
Yes,
The
that's right.
money, they could lose it.
Yes.
Or they could buy some bad things or wrong food and then poison themselves and die. And it won't last forever. But wise advice, sage advice, lasts forever. If they can digest it, of course, if they can understand it. But as usual, wise advice is ignored,
Unfortunately, yes.
unfortunately, and that's how the world became what it is. Many wise, compassionate masters came and went, and humans still are at this stage.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
And the more materially or technically developed, the more humans become arrogant and more ignorant inside their own tiny little world. Otherwise, the technical development should be a very good advantage for us.
Yes.
Because without going anywhere, you can hear the sages or read the saint books,
That's true.
but they don't apply it. They don't use the advantage for their own development. They just use it like nowadays we have high-tech internet and everything. They just use it for amusement, for small pleasure or selfish purposes. They don't use it to search for something larger than life. That's why they're losing their lives. Many are losing now.
Yes, Master.
And will continue losing. Many new variants are emerging. You know that, right?
Yes, Master.
I just read the news, and it's terrible. And many other, strange stuff, like they just found a superbug for the first time in America.
Oh.
All antibiotics mean nothing to him. So it's the end of antibiotics.
Oh.
Yeah, unless they find something new, I don't know yet. But at the moment, this superbug resists all antibiotics. Nothing can hurt him.
Wow.
I try to teach people that being vegan is not just good for your health and well-being, but good for our planet, environment, etc. Tabay Atkins, vegan.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
Because science develops many things and technical developments are very impressive. So people keep thinking in that direction and running after them and forget that we have other healing power within. But the healing power has to have some special ingredients, like if we want to awaken our godly power of protection, of enlightenment, of wisdom, then we have to combine with ingredients like benevolence, like non-violence, diet and lifestyle. It doesn't work otherwise. This is very scientific.
Bright-minded viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled Whatever You Do is All for Yourself, Part 7 of 9, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Heaven and Angels, from Divine Providence by Emanuel Swedenborg, vegetarian, Part 1 of 2, on Words of Wisdom. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May Heaven's infinite light continue to illuminate your path.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.